So, welcome once again. I hope you're all just as excited as I am still. So now we are going to get all the prompt blocks together. Like I said, publish and run it a few times in between just to make sure that your output is still correct. So the output of the workflow obviously is still the last block, so it's not available yet. So if I'm going to click on run, I won't see any results, but we do see the output over here. So I can click on run block just to test this block. ChatGPT 4.0, I have to put in the prompt as well. Like I said, that's being fixed, but please keep on testing, keep on running when you're building your workflow. So, like I said, the development plan is eventually going to be a Word document, as I just showed you in the beginning. And I know that it's a utility. You can type to search Word. I know it's not visible. Write, oh, there it is, or doc. Like I said, I'm going to make this error lots of times. You have to click on edit first, write, doc, drag it over there, and then connect these three blocks because these three chapters will be the output that I want to have in the personal development plan. So write development plan, just for clarity, rename it immediately. The input that I have, we have to upload a file over here. I will do that later, and you can see and find more information about that in the help desk. It's some kind of technical, and that's actually also the power of Twin AI. We have a bunch of great developers. They are constantly improving our platform. So we're making this easier to get the formatting, to get this part much easier. I don't have to refer you to the help desk anymore later on, but for now, please check our help desk. And a new settings item over here. So I know that these three different blocks will be the input of the development plan. So I know one chapter is talents. I know one chapter is growth potential. And I know one chapter is growth suggestions. Click enter or the plus here again. Talents, connect the data source. Like I said, click and drag is the first part, connect data source, and now there's more that I can pick from. Talents, the block output, connect. Same with growth potential. Oh, sorry. Same with growth potential, connect data source, growth potential. If you can't see it, scroll down a bit. Growth potential, growth suggestions, scroll. Oh, do it again. So growth suggestions, connect data source, growth suggestions, connected. So now you can see that the results of these three prompts, of these three prompt blocks, are connected to the right development plan part over here. I'm gonna upload a file, which I will cut out later. Like I said, check our help desk for more information about which file you should upload. So here I am again. I uploaded a file, which is a template. Basically, in the template, you should have exactly these parts. But like I said, more about that later in the help desk. So now I click on the background of my workflow because we have to select the output, which is the last block, right? So I'm just going to rename it for clarity. Expected output data is our development plan. Click on enter or the plus over here. And usually you should select the last block over here. You build towards the end result of your workflow, which probably, high likely, almost always is the last block of your workflow. I know this is just a temporary bug. Yesterday, it was still working like a charm, but this is also the superpower of Twin AI. Like I already said, we're constantly developing. We just published a new version of our app, so this is just a small bug that will be fixed right as we speak. When you click on Connect Data Source in the general settings of your workflow, you should you should select the last block. When you do that, you will get the results that I showed you in the beginning. I can show them to you now again. So this is the result that you will get from this workflow. Let's head back to the workflow again, because I want to show you one more thing that's pretty important and gets the results of your workflow much better. Is we're going to add templates. So we're going to add some examples, some training data to test your workflow with, to train the workflow with. So I'm going to drag this one down and left a bit to create some space, to keep it clear and structured. So we're gonna train the talents prompt with an example that I already had in the past. And like I said, the development plan contains 3 different chapters. So it's important to split your training data. So the development plan that I'm going to use in this prompt per chapter. So the development plan as a whole, I split it up in 3 different templates, one for talents, one for growth potential, and one for growth suggestions. So that specifically the talents input, the talents template, will be used in the talents prompt. Same with these two. So I'm going to click on plus over here, and I'm going to select template. It's also underneath the section template on your left-hand side. I'm going to go for template. Boom, there it is. Okay, scroll up a little bit over here, template, click, there it is. Drag this one to the right a little bit, and there, the first template, oh, there it is. Okay, so drag this one to the right. The first template, obviously, is the template for talents. Template talents. Second template is the template for growth potential. Spelling error there. Oh, another one. Growth potential. Template 3 is growth suggestions. All right. So I already prepared 3 templates. When I click on the template over here, general settings, go to the second tab, input, you see the template. Okay. I'm gonna copy and paste one example of talents right now. Might delete this later. Okay, there it is. Click on save. I'm going to do the same for growth potential. Copy paste only specifically the growth potential part and put that in the growth potential template. Okay, and there it is. Same with growth suggestions. Only select the growth suggestions part and put that in the growth suggestions template. All right, so here it is. Then obviously we have to connect them, the templates, as a settings item as well. So this prompt will use text from coaching talk, transcribe, but also the template. So add a new settings item, and we are going to name this template talents. Enter. Then I'm going to click connect data source. And instead of being able to select just one block output, you can see that I can select 2 block outputs now. So the template talents. Connect. Gonna do the same with growth potential. Add new settings item, template, growth potential. Hit enter. Connect data source. It's the template growth potential. Same with growth suggestions. Template, growth suggestions. Instead of hitting enter, I'm going to click the plus, click on connect data source, template growth suggestions, connect them. So now you have it. I've added 3 templates, one specific template per prompt to train our workflow with. So the output will become better and more likely the way that you want it to be. So when you add templates, it's important to know that when you do that, it's much better to add 3 to 6 good templates than adding like 10 mediocre ones. That's one vital thing that you have to know. Then we want the prompt to use the template as well. So we've added the talents prompt over here. Instead of adding it only as a settings item, we are also going to add it to the prompt. So we have the transcript, which we added like this. We're going to do the same for the template. So scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. All right, and there it is at the example or examples here. Open up with two brackets, template, talents, close it off. If I get an error because of a spelling error, you can see that there's a red area around it. So I'm just going to delete this because it's not useful. And there it is. Same with growth potential prompt. Open it, scroll down at the example here. I'm going to copy this, open up with two brackets, paste it, close it off with two brackets, save it. Go to the growth suggestions, copy this, go to the prompt at the example here, open two brackets, close two brackets. And you can see I didn't get any red borders or red background. So you see that it's connected successfully. The prompt, the AI tool now knows that we're going to use this template as an example. Okay, click save. I can click publish. I can click run. Once again, you can see the results in the top right corner. You can see the results per block by selecting one block. You can see that you're in the block instead of in the workflow settings. Click on the output field over here. You can click on this block. You can also see view block results over here. When you do that, you can see lots of different things. You can also see which model you used. So like I said, test different models, use OpenAI O3, use Gemini, use all of them. And eventually you're going to get the best results of your workflow. When I click on the 20i logo on the left top corner over here, you can see that currently I spent 3 euro cents. I've built this workflow before. I know that the costs of this workflow in total with the O3 mini model once and the ChatGPT 4o model twice using Assembly AI for the transcribe block, in total it was 6 euro cents. So that's obviously very cheap. You can't do it yourself for that amount of money.